Hello. Oh.
Dolma, how are you?
Yes, I'm fine, Paul.
Good. I sent you a PDF file. Can you open that, please, Dolma?
Oh, the line is so poor.
What's that? Hello?
Wait. Because the connection is not good.
The what? I'm sorry, say it again?
Yeah. I can open it.
You can open it? Okay, so,
Yeah.
So today we're going to focus on the object technique and storytelling, okay? Okay, so then page 2 just kind of outlines our structure. Object technique, samples, storytelling technique, examples, okay? All right, so the page 3, object technique, describe an object, and we want to be as detailed as possible without using the proper name. All right, so
Yeah.
let's move on, and let's go to page 8. Okay, so I just want to show you an example. So look at page 8. We've done the bicycle before, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go to page 9. And this is how I would describe what I see. Try to just look at the bicycle and describe all the obvious objects that make the bicycle, right? Okay? Correct?
Yes,
now,
we did this.
We've done this, so correct. Now,
Yeah.
Now, if I ask you to go and describe the seat, can you did we do that already too?
Yes, we describe one by one.
One by one, okay, good. All right, so if we move down, so you know the process that we need, right? Now, what I would like you to go to page 26.
26.
Okay? You're on page 26?
Yes.
Okay, there are 12 objects, okay? Or 12 entities, okay? So on the top left-hand corner, go ahead and describe, follow the 3 parts. Describe what you see, how is it used, and where can you see it? Where can you find it? Okay? So go ahead and start with the first one there on the top left. So try not to use the proper name, right? But go ahead and describe everything you see.
From the first one, I see there is a shape of man who have a head, and which is usually which is in white in color, and usually I see this person in the kitchen.
Okay, very good.
All the big hotels kitchen.
Okay.
And he does have the have object which we can use to drink the soup.
Perfect. A big soup spoon, right?
Yeah, soup spoon in his hand.
Okay, and how does let's see, how is it used? You say you see him in the hotel kitchen, right? So what's his main function?
Main function is cooking for the customer.
Good, perfect. Okay, and then you say where can we see it? Well, we can see it you said in hotels, kitchens, or restaurant kitchens, right?
Yes, restaurant kitchen also.
Perfect. Okay, go to the second one.
I see second one. I see there is a plate, and there is a a circle, which is in a shape, circle in shape, and usually we put the vegetables and the fruit in it. And beside there is a spoon. And beside there is a knife.
Okay, good. And what is it used for?
We use this for cut the meat. We put the meat in the plate and use the knife to cut the meat, and we use the spoon to pick the meat.
Okay, very good. And where can you see this at? Where is it usually located?
It's usually located in the kitchen or the restaurant table.
Restaurant table, perfect. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, how about the next one? I don't know, would you know something like that? The next one? Are you familiar with that?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. There is a basket, a small basket, which is filled with the ice. And filled with the ice, and inside the bucket there is a bottle, and inside the bottle is alcohol, maybe alcohol.
Okay.
Alcohol. So usually I see this are in personal house or in restaurant.
Okay, very good.
Usually people used to have before sleep. It help to have a good sleep.
Okay, very good. How about the next one?
Next one, I see there are two objects which are made from steel. And which just like the which have just like hand fingers, which has three finger and an arm.
Okay.
And usually we see in the kitchen or the tables when we have to eat the food. We used to use this object.
Okay, very good, perfect. Okay, why don't you scroll down to page 30.
30.
Okay, there's a lot of objects here. Okay.
Yes.
And there's 6 objects in each line. Okay, so we're gonna start line 1. Start with the first object. Okay, so keep track. I'll give you the line number and which object. Okay, which number. So right now the first line, object 1.
This object is made from wood. Which shape at the two sides there is a handle. We hold this both sides, and the middle this is the two side is thinner than the middle part.
Okay.
Middle part, and we just hold the thinner part, and we roll the object on the table, and to roll on the table to make the we usually say in the kitchen.
Okay, but what do you use it for?
Used to make the 饺子.
Okay, so the dough, right? The dough. Dough, right? The the material to make the jiaozi, right? The noodle.
Yeah,
the noodle,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Noodle, yes.
Okay. And you usually see it in the kitchen. Okay, perfect. I don't know the names to a lot of these myself, okay? So your explanation, detailed explanation really is going to help, okay? Okay, go to the next one, please, number 2.
Number 2, this object is made from steel, and we we usually use in the kitchen when we have to fry some vegetable.
Okay.
Vegetable, we use this, and at the end of this there is a handle which is made from the wood in order to not pass the hot heating from the head.
Okay, good. And okay, do you know the proper name of the first object?
No.
Okay, I don't either. Oh no, actually the first object is called a roller.
Roller. Oh.
Yeah, I think it's called I think
Yeah,
roller.
yeah, maybe roller.
Maybe, yeah, it's roller, but I'm not quite sure if there's another name that goes with it. Do you know the name of the second object?
No.
Okay, so you described it really well. It's called a spatula.
Spatula.
Yeah, spatula.
Spatula. Ah.
Okay.
Spatula.
Okay, the third object we just got through doing in the previous one. How about the fourth object?
Fourth object,
be as detailed as possible. Go ahead.
Which we used to we use this object to drink liquid like tea, coffee, juice. No, not the juice, not that much, but sometime maybe. And which have a plate under it, and also which have a liter handle, and this looks like which is made from not glass, which made from this is the quality is different from
you can, I think porcelain, right? Porcelain,
right?
Porcelain is one type that can be made from, right? What's another material?
Yeah. Porcelain. Yeah.
Porcelain. What's another material?
Glass.
Glass. What's another material?
Steel. No.
Yeah, metal. It could be made out of metal.
Metal.
Another one.
Another one, and we find in the kitchen mostly.
Kitchen or
in a restaurant or in coffee shop.
On top of where?
On the table.
Okay, good. Go ahead. Go to the next object.
Next object is what? Box. Which is boiler.
Yeah, it's a bottle for what? What kind of bottle? What's inside? What's it? You describe what you see first.
I see this object in just like a bottle, and maybe inside is milk, and they made from the transparent glass because we can see through outside.
Okay, look at the top. Is that for milk? Look right at the top. Are there like little holes in the top?
Ah, I see. Yeah. Masala, we just put masala, right?
You put what?
Masala.
Yeah, you can put any kind of salt or pepper. You know, you have a variety of things can go
Masala,
inside.
right?
Okay. What is it used for?
We use for put the soil or spicy. We use for in the kitchen to make the our food more delicious.
Oh, okay. Very good. Very good. Okay. What's the next object?
This object, which it's a
Canteen, or what's it made out of?
Made of metal. Or glass? No glass. Metal.
This one's looks like it's made out of metal, right? Okay. What is it? What's inside?
Inside is we put tea inside or hot water, and which have some drawing outside, and this handle is over it, not beside.
Okay, very good, very good. And how is it used?
Used to put the water in the cup on the glass glass.
Okay, is that okay? Good. And where can you see it?
Kitchen or the restaurant.
Okay, perfect. Okay, how about the next one? Row 2, the first object.
This object is made from wood, and which is the shape is more like a square, but the side which there is a hole, and we can hang in the kitchen. And we mostly we use in the kitchen, and we just use the roller to make to roll on it to make the noodle, or we just cut the vegetable on it.
Okay, good. Okay, good. So what's let me see. What's the proper name? I think it's a cutting board. Cutting board.
Cutting board.
Yeah, cutting to cut. Cutting board.
Cut.
Yeah, cutting board.
Cutting board.
So the previous.
Cutting board.
Right, the previous two objects. So one was a kettle. The previous one is a kettle, like a tea kettle. The one before that is a salt shaker.
Salt shaker.
Yeah, usually there's salt inside, or it could be pepper, or it could be, but shaker. Shaker is what's called. Okay. Okay, so now I think it's called a cutting board. So you cut on top of it, so you won't accidentally ruin your kitchen board. Okay. Okay, very good, very good. Ooh, now the next one. See, I don't know the names of these at all, but now I'm remembering as you're describing them. Go ahead. What's the next one?
Next one. I don't know what is this one.
I know. So describe what you see.
I see the object is which looks like made from the metal.
Okay, very good.
And which is just like the in shape, just like handbag. And beside there is many holes, small holes.
You have no idea. You don't have no idea what it's used for. Have you seen it before?
No. I don't know what. Okay. This we cut the tomato, right?
Exactly. You can do well. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know tomatoes. I mean, like I think
cucumber
to peel it, to help peel the cucumber, right?
So those round which things, is a peeler.
Yeah, like a peeler. The round things are very sharp, right?
Yeah.
All right. How about the next one?
Next object is made from the metal, and we just which is just more like a container, so we can put the water inside, and we usually say in the kitchen, and we can just boil meat. We can put the meat and boil the meat. Also, we can make the rice inside this container. Also, which is have a lip. Also have a two handles, just like its ears.
Okay. Good. Good. Okay. And what do you say is used for? To do what?
In the kitchen, we use for cook.
To cook what? What specifically?
Cook the rice.
To cook the rest?
Yeah, and boiled meat.
Oh, okay, good. The boiled meat, so you can put water in there. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, go down to page 33.
33,
Now we're gonna do storytelling technique, okay?
Yes.
Okay, so but this week is gonna be a little different. So we're gonna go to the next page. It's gonna be, we have English level 3, 6, 7, and then mix, okay? So go to page 35, all right? Now
Yes.
I'm going to give you, look at line 163.
163,
Okay, go ahead and read the words.
Paint.
Paint.
Broad.
Broad.
Class.
Class.
Bread.
Bread.
Himself. Leave.
Leave.
Mind.
Mind.
Pass.
Pass. Okay. Now this exercise, you're gonna pick one keyword, then you're gonna go find a story based on that keyword. And first you're gonna describe the environment of your story. Don't think about the words, just describe the environment, okay? Then you start describing details of your story. And when you get kind of comfortable, then you need to use the remaining 7 words. Okay? So your story may take a little longer, it doesn't matter, okay? So go ahead and pick a key word.
I choose
Class, bread, paint.
Class.
Okay, so now class is your key word, so you're gonna go find a story in something you have experienced. You're gonna bring it to the forefront of your mind. You're gonna really visualize it, and you're gonna start telling me first the setting, first the environment, then details. And once you warm up a little bit, you start remembering the whole story clear like a movie, then you use the remaining 7 words. Okay? Okay? So just take your time. And it's only you and I here, Dolma. Go ahead.
First, I describe the environment, and
first you find the story. First, you find a story that relates to class. Okay?
Yeah.
You found the story, and then you bring it in front of your mind, and you start describing the environment first.
So I start to describe.
Yes, the environment, right?
Environment is the classmate. This is a classroom, and inside, because this is not class time, so it's break. So the students inside the class are very noisy, and there is no management. They just running. Some people, some students are running. Some students are standing on the chair and reading something on the board, and some students are sitting on their seat and reading something on the table. Some are listening music, whatever. And it's very chores. So I start to telling my story.
Yeah, no, okay, good. Now go ahead and start telling, right?
My story is, I remember that when I entered to the class, As usually, my classmates are discussed something. They said that there is a new elder man come to our school in the morning and selling the bread. Selling the bread, and inside the bread he just put the potato. Not dash. Put the potato, so it will be very delicious. And so they want to. They say that it's before in our school at in the morning there is no one to come to sell this kind of things. And this is first time, so everyone want to taste the bread. But some of my classmates they are poor, so they don't have the pocket money to buy the bread. So one of my classmates is usually he looks very rich, and every time he buy some small juice or small candy and share to all the classmates. So we think he just have some more pocket money than us. And so one poor boy went to him and asked him to brought some money to buy the bread, because he want to taste the bread very much. And also in our school the quality facility is not that much good. So in hostel they provide very little food, so the boys are it didn't get enough food. So he brought some money from the boy, and he went to buy the bread. And he came back to classroom, and after he left, one boy went to the rich boy to say that why you borrow the money to him. He will not give back money to you. He said that this is a little money, so it's okay if he didn't giving me back. If he don't give me back. After leaving, and when he came back to the classroom, he had the bread in his hand, and I think he will going to eat by himself, but he just said that who anyone want to eat, then come. I have willing to share you, and just have a taste. It's very good. It's very good. And the boys, the one boy is standing on the chair and painting on the boat. He said, "I want," and he just stopped his paint and went to the boys to have the bread. And the one girl, he's a joker in our class, and she just come from the outside, but when she so there is some guys are eating were eating bread. She just passing through my side and said that wait, I have to taste this. So leave small pieces for me. And everyone started to laughing. And these moments are remained in my mind till now, because I see the classmates are very have a willing to sharing. They also they are not look the money is not important, and they just want to help the other classmates when they are needed.
Very good. See, now I think you got the idea. The more you explain your story, the more you will find ways to use the words, right?
Yes.
Yeah, very good, very good. And don't worry about the time. The thing is to practice, and in between, try to use, in your case, try to use the correct sentences, because you're a little bit. I know the words are very simple for you, but the communication parts that we need to focus on. Very, very, very good. Very good.
Yes.
Go to the next page, Dolma. Okay, we'll do another one. Is that okay?
Yeah. Yes.
Let's do 52. 52.
52. Okay.
Read the words.
Kitchen.
No, chicken.
Oh yeah. Chicken. And fifth.
Fifth.
Fifth. Whose?
Yeah, whose.
Hospital. Radio. Finish.
Yes.
Pencil.
Yes. Okay, just forget about whose, okay? Don't use whose. All right? So chicken, fifth, hospital, radio, finish, and pencil.
Okay. I choose hospital.
What is that? Okay, hospital. Perfect.
Hospital. Environment. My story. The environment of my story.
You can say the setting. You can say the setting of my story is.
The setting of my story is. The hostel. The patient room of the hostel is the patient room of the hostel. There is some beds, and the patients are lying on the bed, and there is a two line. They are opposite to each other. Beds, and at the middle there is a space. We just can go through the space, go through the middle, and then nurse want to come and take care about them, and also the patients of the friend and parents can go through this space. When so here I'm going to tell my story, which was when I was in school. I first joined to my school in India. I don't have I don't know anyone in the school, but there is one boy who is from my hometown also. He went to India before me, before 2 years. So he in that school already 2 years, but I am new. So I know only him. he treat me like a really sister, and I also very respect him and treat him as my really brother. But his health is not good, so every week, almost every week, he want to go once in hospital to check up to check up and to check up. So one time he also went to hospital after 2 period, and I wait after class. Then I went to see him in the hospital. I brought chicken for him. Oh yeah, he went to hospital. This is the 5th time to went to the hospital after I arrived in this school.
Good.
And after class, I went to see him with the chicken. Because we have a canteen in our school, so we can buy the chicken in the canteen. So so when I reached to hospital, he just lying on the his bed, and very peaceful, and he listened to the radio. Which is telling some news about the China, about the China. And he just listened very focused on his radio, so I don't want to disturb him. I just waiting the radio finish.
Yes.
Finish. I just waiting outside the hospital. The patient. I just waiting him at the outside of the patient room, and see through the window whether the radio is finished or not. After the radio is finished, then I went to him and give the chicken to him, and he said that he cannot eat something. Then I put the kitchen beside his bed, and he just give me a bunch of pencil which are new, and he said that this is the my class teacher give me as award because he is good in study, and he is good in study. So this is for the prize, and he give all the pencil to me. So I just we just talk for 2 hours, because after that we have self-study at the 7 p.m. So I have to go back to class. So after 2 hours, I just went back to class and start to my self-study.
Very, very, very good, Dolma. You are continuously talking coherently your story, and I see you're working on getting those words in there. And all of a sudden they got really easy, right? You got a lot of the words in all in one. Very, 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 very good. Very good, Dolma.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go to page 40.
40.
Yes.
40.
Yes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me see. Okay, how about 64?
64. Place. Guide. light, test, case,
Yes.
subject,
Yes.
rock,
Yes.
standard.
Yes, Dolma.
I choose test.
Test. Okay. Go ahead.
My decision of my story is also this is a classroom, and the classroom is filled up with the student and one teacher. Students are sitting on their seat and writing something, and the whole environment is very quiet. The teacher is walking around the class, and he just all the time he just up his head is up in order to see everyone in the classroom. So that day we just our class had a test. Yeah. Oh, it's 52, right? The 50.
64, right? What?
Oh, 64. Yeah. Because yes, tomorrow I'm going to have a test.
Yes.
So tonight at the self-study, I just read the. I just want to review all the things that the teacher taught us, but on the self-study, we only have 2 hours. 2 hours. So I just covered only the guide, not the not note. I didn't get time to look at the note. So so next morning I pray that all the tests are come inside the guide, not on the note, because I didn't see the note. So when I just was praying, the teacher just came in, and he have the papers inside his hand, and he said, "Everyone ready?" And everyone take your seat. And I just want to distribute this paper, and no one going to cheating. If I say there is somebody going to cheating, then I will have a very serious punishment. Then he also have beat. He also bring stick inside have the beat inside his hand. He said that in case there is someone going to cheating, I will going to beat. So everyone at the moment, after a moment, just second, all the years just the environment are going to very quiet. Everyone just feeling the serious of the teacher, so they take serious about this test. This test and case subject. This test because for everyone this subject is little bit harder than the other subject. Because here is calculation. This is the math subject. So here is lot of calculation we have to do. So, and also the because we are grade 12, so the standard are very high. Very high. So it's a kind of a difficult subject for us. When the test is going on, everyone very silent, but suddenly the light is going off. The light is going off and went off or what? The light is so at the window side, the student sitting at the window side, they can see the paper, but at the corner other opposite side, they cannot see the paper because it's very dark, little bit dark. So they cannot see their paper clear. So teacher said that we have to adjust our place. So all the people are moved towards the window side. Everybody stand up, moving their chairs and desk. So this the sound is very loud. Just the rock, just the single, just like there is a constant. There is a single constant, constant, and we're just like we are playing the rock.
Or concert.
Concert, yeah.
Oh, we're playing the rock. Okay. You got one more word, right? You're missing one more word. Case.
Please.
Case.
No, we take the test.
Did you do case already?
Yes, I say in case the people are going to cheating,
then good. Teach. Good, you got them. Very, very good. Very good. I know it's we're going to be doing this more and more. I think it's although the words are simple, but now you're going to have to speak a coherent story. So more and more idea, but you have to try to visualize, and that's going to help you quite a bit. So every part that you visualize is going to make it a lot easier to get some of these other words in there. You have moments where you start visualizing and then a lot of words come in there. Okay, so anyway, it was very, very good exercise. Very good, very good. Okay, let's go to page 48, and for follow-up exercises, if you have time, I suggest that you keep doing the object technique exercise. Describe objects very as detailed as possible. And in your case, you should do them in English, okay? You should do them in English. Try to do 2 objects a day. And then the second thing, I'm not quite sure. I still think that doing the video clips would be good, because then those words will be fresh, because you don't use all those words all the time. So you want them to be fresh, but it should be really a really nice review for you. You know, on the way to work and on the way back. Okay, try to do those 2 exercises if you have time. So, what do you think about today's class?
Good.
Very good. Huh? You did really, really well. Now, this is a new structure for the next couple of weeks. Okay, and you did very well. Hold on a second.